Good morning, this is Teresa with Mountain Air Farms, and I'm here with Randy, and he's still learning his sawmill. This is just a very new experience. He's got two different types of blades, a number 9 and a number 10. From what I understand, the number 9 is for hardwoods, and your number 10 is like a multi-purpose blade. When we bought it, the sawmill, it came with a number 10, and this will be the first time he's changing it over to a number 9. So he's never done this before, so figured this may be a little bit interesting. And what are you doing here?
I'm loosening up the blade so I can get it up.
Okay, so that's like a tension.
Yep.
So he's loosening up the tension so he can get the blade off. And it looks like it's probably working.
Maybe.
Maybe, maybe not.
Everything's a new learning experience.
Yes, it is. And everything is, you've got to be so careful because these blades, even if they're dull, they are sharp. And they can cut big time. So he's just trying to uncoil everything.
Fall down?
Yeah, fall down. Now that's the old blade, correct?
Yep. And I'm not sure it's really dull. It's just I was starting to get some wavy wood and I've leveled everything up, so I'm going to try a different blade and see how that does.
Alright, so if you didn't hear what he said, he was getting some wavy wood. Other words, it wasn't cutting true or straight. And he's watched a lot of different videos, and that was one thing. They said that it could be where the blade was starting to dull. So right now he's just kind of cleaning off all that sawdust off of those wheels. And it's amazing the amount of sawdust that comes off of these boards. And it's a very fine powder. It's not like what you would use in a horse stall. It's more of a very fine powder.
I'm going to need my blower here in a minute.
Okay.
So I can blow that out before I put it on there.
Alrighty. So do you need it now or later?
Now.
Alright, well I'm going to just put us on pause for just a moment. Go get the blower and we'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. In case you didn't realize that I am his gopher. Anytime he forgets anything, I am the one that gets to walk back up to the house or the barn or the garage. sawmill, I believe, is keeping everything clean and debris free. He's got the other blade.
We are no way an expert.
Yeah, we are no way an expert. But we have found that if there's debris in it, that it makes a difference. I'm going to try to get over here to where I can watch them. Just putting them up on the little pulley system. And they go in these little tension grooves. It's not on this one though. Kind of walking around, kind of like if you were putting a fan belt on a car.
They say to leave it overhang in the front about 1/8 of an inch.
So you're talking about the teeth.
Yeah, the teeth.
So these teeth right down here need to be overhanging 1/8 of an inch past the wheels. Okay. Now he's going to tighten everything back up from that tension. Just checking everything, making sure everything's aligned. What about that sidebar?
What sidebar?
That you pulled out on that side?
Oh, it's fine. It slides in and out.
Okay, there again. He is tightening back up that tension. It's for the blades.
They say to make it flush right here at this tab. They put this little guide on here and this is flush.
Okay, so that guide and that tab, little black tab inside, needs to be flush. And it's pretty nice because Wood-Mizer puts little instructions at each gauge. So it kind of tells you what you need to do at each of those gauges. And he's just making sure it's going to spin good, it's going to stay on track.
Make sure everything's lined up. Because if it comes off, you don't want to be on this end, you want to be on the other side.
So if it comes off, you don't want to be on the outside, you want to be on the back side. Because it's going to go forward.
Or if it breaks.
Or if it breaks. And then here again, it shows you what direction to take that blade in what level. Tells you to take it to the right, how the teeth need to go. Now, he's just adjusting everything. He's got some big logs that
Got off the neighbor.
Yeah. Now
Got some cedar poles. It's going to be my corners for my shed here, and then there's a white oak there I'm going to use as my rafters. Now I got some poplar I'm going to use as stripping on top, and then put the tin on.
Okay, so right now you're going to be cutting those cedar poles?
No.
Or the rafters?
The rafters.
So he's going to be cutting those rafters. Okay, are the rafters going to be what, 1 inch thick, 2 inch thick?
That'd be 2 by 6s.
2 by 6s. Okay. The poles, the cedar poles, are going to be 4 by 4s, or 4x6s, depending on what he gets out of them. These are what he just picked
I'm gonna
up.
leave the poles round.
You're going to leave them round?
It's gonna be round poles.
Okay, he's going to leave the poles round, so. But this is what he got from our neighbor. Our neighbor had his woods logged last fall. And this is the wood he's going to be working with today. Well, while he is getting organized, I am going to go get our tripod and set it up, and he's going to do some cutting of the wood. So we'll be back here shortly.